Hi everyone and welcome to my channel surrounded by Reiki and Light. Okay, this is the third try to do this video in English. And what I'm pretending is to channel in message for you from this deck. It's not exactly an oracle deck, it's not exactly a tarot deck. It's healing with symbols, so it is very abstract. Plus, there is no info, there is no booklet, so very challenging for me. We have three kinds of cards here. We have the blue ones from the new homeopathy. We have the orange from the sacred geometry, and we have the garnet ones from universal symbols. So really abstract. What I'm pretending to do is giving you or providing you information or message to know where do we come now, what is the situation we have been dealing so far, and what to expect for the next week until next Wednesday. That's it. Okay, so the first card is called Cell of Life. Cell of Life, and it comes from the sacred geometry. Cell of Life, origin of life. You are on the path of the creation. I would interpret it like in this period of life where we have been dealing with the pandemic, and so on. I don't want to insist on it. We have been spending more time for ourselves, reading, studying, so doing things and becoming very creative. Some people had cooked, some people had studied, some people had come back to their hobbies or had discovered they have another talents. So that's creativity. That's the origin of life because we had pay attention to new ways of exploring ourselves, new ways of knowledge, and also creativity. Okay, the second card is the tree of the world. So this is universal symbols. The tree of world. Establish the connection. Allow to flow the energy from the deepest part to the highest part. How I would say this? Okay, if you want to become creative, if you want to explore yourself, never forget the connection between beyond and below. So it's like remember or focus on the connection from the universe and you, the terrenal and the celestial side, or the spiritual and the physical side. This always has to be connected. This connection is necessary. If not, it doesn't make sense for you to become creative if you don't pay attention to this connection. It is necessary always to remember this connection, this line between the physical and the spiritual plane, or the physical and the spiritual file or area. Okay. All right. Then we go for the guides or the tips for next week. First tip or first message is the point. This is again sacred geometry. The point. Well, the first card was the origin of the life. This is more about the seed of the universe. The seed of the universe. Okay. Create your strength from the calm on your center. I would say, okay, it is necessary to focus on your higher self. It is necessary to focus on your essence. Don't forget your essence, whatever you want to do, don't forget where do you come from. Don't forget your essence. Don't forget your higher self, and be loyal and stick to it. If you want to do whatever you want to do, you have to focus on your essence. Okay, second card is the Celtic tie. I would say like Celtic tie. This is like a crystal, you know? Okay, so Celtic tie. Bridge to the wisdom. Listen to your inner voice and stimulate your spiritual development. Exactly. If you focus on your higher self or on your essence, you can, or you are more about listening to your inner voice, and you can develop yourself spiritually. The first condition is to pay attention to your higher self. If you don't pay attention to your higher self, there's no way to develop yourself, there's no way to listen to yourself. It is something logical if you want to say this. So it's like, okay, once you will pay attention to your higher self, you can go forward and about your spiritual development and listening to your inner voice, to your wisdom. Okay? The fifth card is the triple being. It's like the triple goddess, you know? It is also a Celtic symbol, a Celtic symbol. Union of body, soul, and spirit. You are all, and all is within you. Okay, so if you are aware of your inner voice, if you are aware and you are developing yourself in a spiritual way, you will be also aware that everything is on you and you make part of the everything. So you make part of the universe and the universe is within you. You can disconnect from it. You are perfect, and it's like the universe is perfect and you are perfect. So on, you are perfect. The universe is perfect and so you are. And you can't disconnect your body from your soul and from your spirit. You have to pay attention and to look after for everything, for these three aspects. So everything is connected. It doesn't make sense if I don't pay attention to my body, or if I don't pay attention to my mental aspect. Everything is connected. Okay? I hope it makes sense to you. And the third one is, this is from the still more complicated. This is from the new homeopathy. 5 parallel lines. You see 5 parallel lines? Okay. Fifth degree. Energetic movement to 180 degrees. Harmonization of manifested harmonization of chairs. It is really very difficult to translate it for you, you know. So I would say, okay, once you have understood and developed all these areas, you will reach the fifth degree. The fifth in the five in numerology is a happy number. It's someone happy, but it's also evolved. So it's like you are evolved, but you are happy. Doesn't mean you are not happy. And the energetic movement goes to 180. So it goes to a 9. 1 plus 8 is 9, but it comes from the 0. So it's like you will reach The 9 is like I'm going to finish something and I'm going to start a new period in my life. But it is also like this because you have the and you had the knowledge before. You came to this world to the no, with the knowledge you had. So the 0 is like you had the knowledge before. You can't forget what you had before. So it's very. I hope it makes sense to you, really, because it's like, okay, you will evolve. You will evolve, being happy, and you will be allowed. You will be allowed to finish a period and start a new one, being in harmony. So if all this resonates to you, then I'm really happy because it's really abstract. I hope it makes sense to some of you, and thank you. Bye bye.